How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another Canadian video games channel. Here to continue playing The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. We're on to part 3. Last time we came across young Lafollette here, who managed to get himself free. This guy was yelling something or other about bringing guards, but that's not a huge concern for me. So we have to get rid of the guards on the way to the exit.
Huh? What was that? You're a bad example to others.
And you are a bit toasty. Alright, now I have to go back to Arian Lafollette. Oh no, I'm being chased. Being chased.
That's spooky.
You are very aware of your situation there, friend.
Help me up.
Yes.
Up the stairs. This way.
I figured this out already. You know, you weren't much help when I was figuring that out earlier.
Second door on the left. That's the oil store.
Oh, come on. Stop being a pain. How does that door work?
Come with me. There's nothing you can do here.
I've more to do now than ever before.
You're gonna get yourself
Alone.
killed.
I need no one's aid for what I aim to accomplish.
Is that your final word?
Farewell, Witcher.
Don't be an idiot. Alright. You're not my problem now. Ah! Suicide then. Very good. I'll just be on my way. I'm gonna put Igni in my slot there. I feel like these two might not.
Over here.
And there's Triss. Thank you, Triss. You guys on my side. I will end you if you're not. Ah, there's some of the commandos. Roach's commandos. Roaches? Roaches. Anyways.
Bloody hell, you didn't have to torch the castle.
Wasn't
You
me.
were to sneak out, avoid anything resembling a bloodbath.
You left me the key to my manacles, not an invisibility cloak.
That would've been
Triss,
cool.
is everything all right?
Not exactly. I'm no longer the royal advisor. I've lost my post, my home in Vizima. Witcher's mistress, they call me. Kingslayer's whore.
We'll fix that.
People say what they think they have to.
I know, but
They'll change their minds as soon as we find the Kingslayer. Roach will see to that. Right, spy?
I'm no spy, but you're mostly correct. An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel rule Temeria now, or strive to. But no one save old Natalis can restore true order.
Natalis is far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbolt, on the other hand.
Politics is secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago I got a message from an informer in Flotsam. He saw Yorveth in the company of a large, bald man, not unlike the one you described.
A week ago? Sounds like a cold trail to me.
We need to start somewhere. The trading post is a few days upriver, in the forests that lie on the Edirnian border. Yorveth's territory.
Flotsam it is, then. Triss.
Yes?
I'm a bit beat up. Will you look at my wounds?
Mm-hmm.
That's very
Let's
nice,
go
Beatrice.
below deck. And I need you to tell me about Yennefer in detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me, even the things that might hurt.
Yes, we must hear all about Yennefer.
Clear the lines and all aboard.
Lines clear, Captain!
Lafayette boy there, he sure did some damage to that their castle.
Honor's a curious thing. Honor made Arion fight a mismatched battle against the might of Temeria. Facing defeat, Honor told Arion to bow his neck to save his men. But that same honor prevented him from saving himself.
Life can't be easy for anyone who's unlucky enough to be labeled a regicide. That goes triple for someone like Geralt. Could his luck get any worse? I've known the Witcher for a long time, and I'm sure that kings, courts, and politics concern him about as much as last year's snow. But hey, life doesn't always dole out what we expect, right? Sometimes it even forces us to associate with unsavory characters like Vernon Roach. No, I'm not making any excuses, and yes, I had my reasons. The Witcher spent most of the way to Flotsam talking to someone. Long into the evening, as water lapped against the boat's side, Triss told him forgotten stories of his unexpected child and his toxic relationship with a sorceress named Yennefer. Stories of a life stolen from him.
He's got a thing for people who can
Am
use
I
magic.
boring you? Don't set this tale aside. Give me just a few minutes more, for someone special's about to appear in dire straits upon a scaffold.
Scaffold? Alright, we've arrived in Flotsam, or very close to the Temerian-Idernian border, four months earlier. We're doing another flashback? I thought we were done with the flashbacks. That's a good arm you got there, bud. Ooh, that's ugly. What have we got going on here? You're a hard man, aren't you? Elf, whatever.
Sheathe your sword, Elf. I'm here to talk.
Oh, it's the Kingslayer. The actual
Bow
Kingslayer.
low. You stand before a head crowned. That of Demavend, King of Aedirn, by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on. a friend to non-humans. I have an offer.
Speak quickly and to the point. The Arrakis will soon return, and I'd rather know all before then.
I can add several more heads to this one, each crowned.
Go on.
Foltest to start with.
I barely escaped in Edirn. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails. And the support of the Scoia'tael.
I want no gold and have no interest in a killer's fame.
Then why do you wish them dead?
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his knacker. Time to go. Do we have a deal, Elf?
Oh, yeah, he's a Witcher. I think that's the king from the opening cutscene of the game. The opening cinematic. Chapter 1.
Flotsam should be just beyond the point. We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
You and me. Reconnaissance.
I'm coming too.
You should stay behind. We can't be sure of the reception we'll get.
Precisely why I won't let you go alone. Someone's got to look after you.
Yes, I die
Time
quite
of
a
the
lot.
month.
Any news from your secret informer?
The port's blocked. Some merchants have been held up for months.
What about roads through the forest?
Yorveth rules the forest.
Yes, I'll take that. Thank you.
Can we go?
I'm right here. You want me to run?
Where are we?
In a forest?
Very
I can't
fine.
run.
But who does it belong to?
Yorveth, maybe? I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Demavend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
Hear that?
I smell an elf.
Are we being racist now? Do we have a reason to be racist? I don't know the system of politics and everything. Oh, you're the guy from that cutscene. Yeah, you're the guy in the cutscene.
That's...
Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children. Twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One dwan less.
We need him alive. Know any useful spells?
Get his attention. We need to focus.
I'll try.
Climb down and we'll finish this. I await.
Ha! You're a man without honor, Vernon Roach. An insect I'll not duel, but one that I will crush.
Seems like you spout the same old elven drivel.
What you mean, Witcher?
I've seen your kind before. Proud and shay, sneaking around forests. Helpless, yet masking that with acts of increasing cruelty.
I helped kill Roach's king. You call that helpless? Or would you call me a terrorist? No one will grant us our freedom, Witcher. We must win it for ourselves.
Well, that's
You're just
probably
another
true.
old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this.
It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Ooh, calling him out.
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the square tile again.
Are you sure?
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Ooh.
Triss, now.
Fancy Witcher abilities. You missed, Triss. Triss!
And the spars parapet lawn warped.
They became butterflies.
That ought to discourage them. Triss, are you all right?
Lovely.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming.
Well, then we'll just have to kill them.
Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close.
Third time's the charm.
What's happening?
Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat?
There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way toward Flotsam.
You? Get your hands off my ass.
Who did you think it was?
I'm not a sack of flour or one of your commandos. I'm a woman. I'm really sick.
At least I'll die holding a lovely ass.
Come on. I'll hold the spell.
Come on, let's go.
Stop shaking.
There's too many of them.
Are you all right?
Yes. Fine.
Sons of bitches.
What's happening? All I see are your boots.
Where the hell is that trading post? I'm starting to think we'll make it. Wait. The barrier's waning. Triss,
Be quick!
give me a bit more magic. Just a little. Geralt, kill them now.
They're dead. Mostly. I don't know if there's more coming. Yeah, I think it worked out this time. Third time was the charm. Hooray!
Squired solid sacking! Alarm! Squirrels! There's a mage among them! Ready yourselves!
Ah, there was another one there. Oh no, it's fine. We made it to the cutscene. Everything's fine when you get to a cutscene.
You know each other?
Rather well. But he has amnesia.
Ah,
I
crap.
actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest.
I hate it when my past comes back
Fear
to
not,
haunt me.
Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
Oh, they've been magicked into unvisibleness. Unvisibleness? Yes.
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
Emiavar Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Spice trader.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very
No, we
well.
won't.
Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Well, you never know. You might swing that way.
Spice merchant. Not likely.
You're right.
Squirrels at our very walls.
Zoltan. Dandelion.
My informer.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
I like
Roadkill.
improvise.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
We're not going to kill anyone, but we are going to improvise.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here!
Yeah.
Dog catcher.
I'm not a dog catcher. Let's chat with you.
Step back, white one.
That's racist.
Stand aside. I know those two, and I won't let them hang.
Piss on who you know. The law says they're to hang.
I am the law.
Carry on and you'll join them.
What are they
What are they
accused of?
going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with the Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
Oh, well, that's fair.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk. You're spoiling their fun.
This isn't fun.
Freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favourite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel.
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention.
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap. The singer's to hang, and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
I'm
Watch
a decent
your words,
witcher.
guardsman. I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman.
Shut it, all of you!
That's it. Defend your whores.
Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. But don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot.
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady.
Oh, we're boxing.
Read Laredo's
Let's
lackeys.
box.
Want to squirm with the others?
Ah, quick time event.
Look here at!
Great.
Assaulted an officer! Squirm with the others?
Huzzah! Oh, that's an elf hung. Now I'm boxing with the executioner. The common folk like a good boxing. Oh, there's more of them. Do I have to box them all?
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on?
Nonsense! Largely.
I'd like to report, out of my sight, Clover, a few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword.
Hands are off the sword.
Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
A speech.
Are you in command here?
Forgive me. Bernard Laredo, commander of Port Flotsam. Yes, I rule this brothel.
Very nice.
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in Flotsam.
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Well, well. Blue stripes. The non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought so.
Is that true?
It might have looked that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, Witcher. Listen here. You may have heard rumours of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle.
Uh-oh.
Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king.
This
now
guy's a headache.
disperse. Go to your homes.
Nice show.
Nice speech. You might as well have said outright that non-humans slew Foltest.
My subjects know exactly who the enemy is. Out in that forest, grow careless for a moment, and you're a dead man.
Whereas the non-humans here in town are all friendly.
Friendlier than the merciless bastards out there. We let the Scoia'tael inside, and they'll skin us alive, just before they slit our throats. Here, even the slightest sense of safety is an illusion. We'll not succumb to it for a moment.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
I don't feel like that was very earnest.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you.
Thank you, little man.
At the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Sounds good. Alright, I need to go to his residence in the evening.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you and your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor.
He hasn't even started to drink it. It hasn't even shown up. Alright. The dragon.
The dragon. Well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
No, we were there. We saw it.
Let's get a dragon. We heard it fought on their side. Huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure.
What's with the wedding, Zoltan?
Zoltan.
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising in Vizima. My would-be Popper-law refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakau's, and as a gift for Eudora, a jadestone as big as my fist.
We were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining, they served the soup.
You could have held a pin drop. Old Breckenrig rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar. They must have dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
"Eat," Breckenrig says, then proceeded to slop 2 full bowls of the shite. Old goat. Hope his mind caves in on his head.
Yes, now Triss, tell us what happened after I was arrested.
Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Marivel, I bet.
Among others, after the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Was there any resolution?
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No. It ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Well, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart, as sorceress, holds a significant stake.
No mages?
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the great eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbolt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
Everybody whose political team doesn't win an election in any democratic country. Oh, well, if they're not in charge, I'm leaving. And then they don't.
I think I've heard enough about politics.
All right, so, since when have you worked for Roach?
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey,
like I said,
nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. Do what you want. You're an adult, kind of.
Oh, that wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria. Some might call you a traitor.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Leave him be, Geralt. He'll play the spy a bit, get bored, and drop it. You know how he is.
Yes, of course. Zoltan.
Laredo said you're working with the Scoia'tael, Zoltan.
I have done many things in my life, Geralt, but I have never stooped to banditry.
The Scoia'tael don't consider themselves bandits.
But I am no Scoia'tael.
So, the king.
Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yorvith's Scoia'tael were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Good fun.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
Oh, this isn't going to go well for me.
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
Oh yes, everyone, take your time, take your time. Oh boy. Another sorceress.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Oh.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Yes.
I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Oh, you shush.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
I wouldn't call her a damsel.
Sozek's alive, and nowhere near the depths. The monster's vanished without a trace.
You best take her seriously, lest you vanish without a trace.
I'd like to see you try.
I'm tired of your whining. Get out of here.
I'm to go. Not
Intimidation
like me.
failed.
You get your ass out of Flotsam, Wanderer.
Oh, am I going to have to box him? Yes? No? Yes. Let's just beat you down some. Stay down. Lady! Lady, come back here. Yes, you.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and
Louis
I am
Merce.
chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam.
Oh, good.
It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Karen, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the
Karen,
river.
very similar to Kraken.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I'm willing, I don't know about you.
I usually work alone.
Ah, there we
I
go.
was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Well, why don't you take care of it on your own?
Your way it is.
You must
Brennan can help.
contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species.
Very good.
To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humour seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt, you saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
Really
the
big.
beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to
Very
look
good.
around, find out a few things.
And do that level up.
An investigation. Witchers' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit, and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
Very
you
nice.
know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
Okay.
I always said, go ask the mason to take you as his apprentice. You'll learn a trade, gain respect.
Good stuff. Now, I need to do some leveling. And let's unlock the ability to redirect arrows. That all sounds good. Very good. So, just drop a quick save here. Next time, we will talk to the merchants at the waterfront and talk to the lady at the inn/whorehouse and probably talk to the governor or whoever and move on with that as well. About now, there should be a couple of videos popping up on the left side of the screen. One will be what YouTube thinks is the best video for my channel for you to watch. The other one will be just the newest thing on my channel. On the right side of the screen, there's going to be a little bubble that pops up that you can click to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, you want to subscribe. Until next time, have a good one.